Well, we've made it. I am performing here in Minneapolis and we decided to take a stop off at the Mall of America. I'm hoping, like most malls, they have a Rainforest Cafe, an Annie M's pretzel, and a cinnabon. Let's go. I mean, there's just certain things that malls need, you know what I mean? Every mall needs an anthropology. It's a 16-year-old white girl's first time of thinking she can afford the Pottery Barn and she can't. And look, they've got everything. They've got H&M clothes that will last you for about 4 minutes. If you need a shirt for today, but one day only, go to H&M. H&M is essentially like the 7-Eleven of clothes. All right, we've got a Zara, which is H&M's better sibling. Okay, we found something very special. At every mall, there is the Hot Topic. Hot Topic was for the white girl with the dyed black hair who loved Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what Hot Topic is about, and I hope it stays the same. I just walked by and saw the employee and it was exactly right. I was spot on. I haven't seen a cinnabon yet. Oh my God. So the mall I had growing up was a water fountain, and I thought that was pretty cool. Some 1980s water fountain. I mean, what are we doing here? I don't even think we can walk by. There's a lot of kids, which makes me want to run far away. Okay, so they've got a Caribou coffee, but in Mall of America, we gotta find a better coffee place than this, right? What's in a Paxson? I don't even remember. Wasn't it like Paxson was like for the surfers? But I grew up in Chicago, no one was surfing. You just looked like a surfer in the middle of winter. It's negative 12 degrees, you're like, where's the... This place has absolutely no idea what this means. Untuck it. If I was a drag queen and I was in a pinch and I thought I needed a dress and a wig and I saw Untuck It on the map, I would run, not walk here, and then be wildly disappointed. It's just another LL Bean. This is a place called Ever Eat, which just sounds like a douching commercial from the 80s. There used to be a commercial in the 80s where this girl would walk on the beach and she was with her mother. She's like, Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you do? I used to draw TV commercials for DSW. I was a storyboard artist for TV commercials and I would draw, and I did a lot for DSW. And one day I was at DSW and I hated their art director. He was this guy named Sky, I'm sure it's not his birth name, and he would say things to me like, what colors do you want me to use? And he'd be like, Paris. I'm like, that's a city. So one day I was at DSW buying shoes in Chicago and I saw the commercial that I'd illustrated on TV and I said to the employee, oh, I designed that commercial. And he looked, turned around and goes, it'll be $40. I was like, okay, I hate everyone in this company. Hold on a second. A Wetzel's pretzel. What the fuck is a Wetzel's pretzel? Where's Annie? Isn't Annie's pretzels like the pretzels at every mall? Wetzel's pretzels. What a complete fraud. Oh my God. Honestly, I want to go on the Ninja Turtles ride, though it has seemingly nothing to do with being a Ninja Turtle. There's just a Ninja Turtle statue outside. But look, when you're in a mall, you don't really have that much space to go. They seem kind of bored. The reviews are in. Guess we're gonna have to go to Starbucks. Yeah, I've never heard of what the hell is free people. These are the designated benches, by the way, for the angry dad who doesn't want to be here. They should make a statue, because since the 80s, this has just been every dad at a mall. Every mall, there's a Gap. I don't know what the hell Stance is, but they definitely have a Gap here. Gap had a moment, I feel like, in 2001, or whenever Sharon Stone wore that Gap shirt to the red carpet. I don't like this. I don't like when you walk by a soap place and it looks like candy. Stop it already. There's been so many times I'm hungry and I look in the window, I'm like, oh, I'm ready, and it's soap. It says bath treats. You're not eating it. It's not a treat. Found the best coffee in Minneapolis. I mean, it is pretty impressive that they've got like a log ride in the middle of a mall. I remember one time when I was at Six Flags, we went on a water ride and this girl went on with us. And of course we got splashed because it's a water ride. And at the very end she goes, I didn't want to get my hair wet. I'm like, well, why'd you come on the log ride? You should have gone on any other ride. Does it cost money to talk to SpongeBob? Does it cost money to say hi to SpongeBob? Completely free. I'll say hi to SpongeBob. I gotta go all the way around. Yeah. I got beaten by kids. Yeah, I never watched SpongeBob. I just know that my friend Nick sounds exactly like Squidward. He's a meaner Squidward. I called Nick, I'm like, hey Nick, what are you doing? I'm watching a murder mystery, and if you call me again, you'll be the next mystery. All right, should we go meet SpongeBob? Hi, what's up, SpongeBob?
SpongeBob?
Oh,
you missed him.
I guess so. Work.
SpongeBob, he loves his hugs.
What? It's weird, it's hard to hug you, SpongeBob. You're so square.
For a picture?
Thanks, SpongeBob. Have a good one. It was really hard to hug him. He's a big, giant square. I'm honestly a little shocked that there's not a cinnabon. I don't get it. Every mall I've gone into, before you even get in the mall, you smell the cinnabon. It's like they're pumping that shit through the vents. Okay, there has to be a cinnabon. Now, I can't eat at bubblegum shrimp because I'm allergic to shrimp, but I will say, for anyone who chooses to eat at bubblegum shrimp is an asshole. Don't they just have to tell you Forrest Gump fact? I swear to God, my friend who worked at bubblegum shrimp said that they had to spit out Forrest Gump facts to you, which like, who still knows what Forrest Gump is? There's nothing worse than a Buffalo Wild Wing. All my straight friends in middle school who were like, we're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is a step below Hooters. That's what it is. Buffalo Wild Wings, grow up. The Rainforest Cafe is one of my favorite places because number one, it's terrible food. It's way too expensive. And while you're trying to not enjoy your terrible food, you can't even converse with each other because leopards come out of the walls just going, the fact that there's tropical fish just in the lobby. Oh my God, they have a Crayola store? That's actually really exciting to me. I had a Crayola store when I was little. Now this is something because I'm from Chicago, I say, how do you say C-R-A-Y-O-N? Okay, I say crayon, because some people say crayon, which I'm like, we're not in France. Look at the Rainforest Cafe. That butterfly is basically a brother of one of the rats that worked at Chuck E. Cheese. This is like an elegant Chuck E. Cheese. That's what Rainforest Cafe is. It's a high-class Chuck E. Cheese. We went through the whole goddamn food court and not a single cinnabon. Wasted away again, Margaritaville. When I was a kid, my Uncle Mike forced us to listen to that goddamn song 1,000 times. So Jimmy Buffett, I know all of his music because this is all he played. And then we're like 4 and all my cousins were like, wasted away in Margaritaville. Like, so inappropriate. I like this trend I'm seeing of straight guys wearing short shorts. Like the straight guys just wearing short shorts. I'm like, this is kind of cute. I like this. Good job, straight guys. And also, you're welcome. It says breed. We've bred over 4,888 creatures in the last 12 months. That's what it says on my Grindr profile picture. That's so much going on here at the God, he's got a nice butt. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. The fish aren't even doing anything. Just sitting there. Dance. Look at them, they're bored out of their minds. They are as bored as the employees. This is that scene with Poison Ivy and Batman and Robin, like, my vines have a crush on you. And then Uma Thurman died immediately. We love laying on the beach. This seems like propaganda. I don't think that the animals are this happy here. The last 3 animals we saw haven't moved. I bet you both the fish and the employees wish this would crack and everything would just end. Look at this shark, that's kind of cool. He's just hanging out. And the swordfish. Oh my God, look at this, look at this. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? It's also a bit of an optical illusion, isn't it? It's kind of cute to hear kids having a good time, like they still love life. I like a little turtle. This was me after Italy. Oh my God, look at that shark move, look at the shark move. It looks like the turtle is rubbing itself against like the air. That's what I did in the jacuzzi. Clearly I'm a bottom. That was me. Why does this feel good? I'll sit over here. The teeth, look at the teeth. I wonder how big he actually is. Okay, this is a good way to tell. He's pretty big. I found a boyfriend. Oh my God, what is that? You see that? What is the ocean? It's my favorite gay bar. Are they in yoga? Are they meditating? What are they doing? Cinnabon. This is also the first time in my life I've never seen a million people hanging out in front of Cinnabon. Isn't that strange? Well, we did it. We visited Mall of America. Turns out Mall of America is just like every other mall, but there's just an aquarium, a bigger SpongeBob, and a roller coaster. Outside of that, it's pretty much just a Cinnabon, PacSun, H&M, diarrhea.